Hey people, it's Ayush. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see a C program about functions. So basically what is function? Function is a block of code which is provided a name and is used again and again in a program. See, if we want any particular block of statements to be used in the program again and again, we cannot waste a line of codes, or it is not efficient to waste the lines or to increase the size of code. For that purpose, we are going to declare a block of code, that is, suppose this is a line of code which we want to use again and again in our program. So we'll provide that with a name, and that name can be used again and again to use those particular block of statements. So in this program I'm going to create a function to add two numbers. This is one of the simplest program in functions. So first of all, after adding our header files, we will have to declare the function. So what is the declaration of function? Declaration of function is means that we means to tell the compiler that we are going to define such function further in the program. So the syntax for it is the return type that I have provided void, the function name, and the parameter data type. That is, in parenthesis I am going to provide two data types, that is integer and integer, which is the data type of the variables which I am going to use in the function block. After completing the declaration, we will move toward the main function. In the main function, as we are performing addition, we will need two variables, that is number 1 and number 2. After that, we'll input those numbers from user with printf and scanf function. Then to the main, moving towards the main topic, that is function call. This line is called function call. In this line we are going to call the function to perform the action. To call the function, we just have to use the function name and the parenthesis. If we are using any variables, we need to provide them, as we are going to use these two variables. So I have provided number 1 and number 2. We are passing these variables to the function. Then when we call the function, the function is accessed by our compiler, that it will jump towards the function and execute the block of statements. Here these are two variables, that is integer a and integer b. The variables which we passed are actual parameters, and the variables which we will use in the function are formal parameters. So actual parameters value is transferred to the formal parameters. That number 1, the value of number 1 will be stored in integer a, and the value of number 2 will be stored in variable b. So after jumping to the function, it will print that addition of %d and %d is %d, means the addition of number 1, that is a, and number 2, that is b, is their sum. Suppose number 1 is 2 and number 2 is 3, and addition of 2 and 3 is 6. This will be the output. So let's compile a program. After running, we'll enter two numbers, that is 12 and 13. See, addition of 12 and 13 is 25. In this way, you can create more such functions to perform the task you want to perform. You can also have many number of parameters here. You can add new parameters like this. You can perform addition of two numbers, you can perform division of two numbers, you can multiply more than two numbers, or etc. So function is one of the most asked topics, so you have to take much interest in that and understand what the concept is. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. So please like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.